I lost two sisters. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a very serious topic that basically is just really serious to me. It's very close to home, so I'm just going to get right into the video. I lost two sisters, and it was a very serious topic that I have not really talked about on my channel. Here we go. So I'm going to start off with Shelby's mom, which is my second oldest sister. Shelby's mom is ceraaddair. She found out she was sick on her 33rd birthday, which is pretty sad. Stage 3 cervical cancer. She went into remission for that, and then a week after Steven's birthday, she basically relapsed. It came back. But it wasn't cervical cancer, it was stage 2 lung cancer this time. And we were all like, oh, we're going to fight it, you're going back into remission just like you did the first time. She did not do so well the next couple months, and by the middle of June she was in the hospital. She had lost a lot of weight. She was skinnier than I am, and I'm the skinniest sibling out of all of them. And she was skinnier than me, and it was just really bad. On June 24th, 2014, Shauna was still in the hospital, and most of her family was in there. Me, her two kids, Shelby and Steven, Kayla's daughter Emily, my mom and dad. I think her husband was in the room, my Uncle Drake was in the room. We had all kind of went up to see her that day, and we were like, she's gonna make it out, you know. At this point, they had her in a drug state coma, so she'd went to sleep one night, and they were like, just pump up her meds so she doesn't feel the pain of her suffering, you know what I mean. On June 24th, around 7:33 p.m., a friend from work came to see her. This friend is a very big Christian. She decided to come and pray for Shauna, which is great, which is amazing. People like that are just the best. And Shauna, I don't know how to explain this. The woman started praying, and she took oil and she put a cross over Shauna's forehead. She went like this with some oil, and I just remember my mom told all of us kids, get out of the room, because Shauna's breath started stuttering. So I grabbed Emily, and I went out of the room. Shelby, Stephen followed, Kayla and my Uncle Drake followed. And we all stood in the hallway, and Kayla told all of us kids to go down to the waiting room. We did, and then I heard Kayla come down the hallway from Shauna's room, bawling. And I knew in that instant when I heard Kayla that my sister had passed away. So Shauna's story is very short, very sad. But Dawn's story is a little bit longer. Dawn is the oldest of us 4 girls. It's Dawn, Shauna, Samantha, then me. About a year and a half after Shauna was diagnosed and Shauna had died, Dawn was diagnosed with stage 2 cervical cancer. So they found it in the early stages, unlike Shauna. And she told my dad, and I think she did radiation and chemo the first round, and then she went and got her cervix removed, and she went into remission. And then it came back again as lung cancer, stage 2 lung cancer, and it was just really sad. It was really hard to believe that my oldest sister had got it right after Shauna did, and she refused to do chemo and radiation because she saw what it did to Shauna, and she didn't want to do that. And she lived with stage 2 lung cancer for a couple years, and last November, I think I even said this in a Vlogmas video for Thanksgiving, that Dawn was not there with us. That would have been the first Thanksgiving and Christmas without her, and it would. And at like the end of October, around Halloween, Dawn went into the hospital because her lymph nodes were swollen. The cancer had spread, and basically she went in, and she was in the same kind of drug state Shauna was in, but she wasn't fully in it like Shauna. They didn't have the same drugs. And on November 7th, which is ironically Shauna's birthday, Dawn passed away at 7:33 in the morning. So her and Shauna died 12 hours apart, 3.5 years apart. And my dad looked and told my brother Dawn wouldn't have gone home on any other day if it wasn't Shauna's birthday. So that's kind of the story of how I lost 2 sisters within a 3.5 year span. I think you guys really understand that if I don't talk about my sisters a lot, it's just because it's definitely harder for me to talk about them. I've also got 2 other siblings. I've got an older brother and I've got an older sister. I had 3 sisters. And I would love to do a video with them soon if my brother and sister were up to it. But that's all I have for you guys today. So peace out, Rainbow Trots, remember stay cloudy, always keep it fantastic, and always keep fighting.